law, we will need the executive, but can we look at it from both sides, di ba, na if you were senator in 2028 and if I was USEC of DBM, would we both have the same answers? I don't presume to be malakas sa presidente anymore. Pero baka sa DBM secretary pwede. Ma'am, may second question just because I want to give time then to say hi to all of you. No? So, tutumbukin ko na. Daming issues sa DOH. At tatanungin namin sa DOH. But I'm asking from the DBM side. So, for example, if you look at the commercials ni Secretary Ted, if you look at the pronouncements being given to Malacanang, on time lahat ng bakuna, etc. But if you go on the ground, delayed lahat. Of course, may case sa ombudsman, I really haven't looked into it, pero sinasabi hindi nagli-liquidate kaya hindi pa makakuha. Okay. In the meantime, paggising sa umaga, I don't mind really seeing your Facebook or TikTok what you're doing because that's free and that's part of your job. Pero si SecTed may commercials sa YouTube, etc. So when I looked at the budget, 14 million sa secretary office. So sabihin mo nang pwede kasi pwede ka mag-promote, di ba? Pero may 1.4 billion pala to promote health. Pero pag tinignan mo yung isang commercial niya, he's not promoting health. Akala ko nga na-appoint siya sa MMDA kasi ang sinasabi niya, wag uminom at wag mag-drive and then wag mag-text at wag mag-drive. Eto si SecTed na nagpapaalala sa iyo. So ang pagkaalam ko, ang election is 2028 pa and ang pagkaalam ko, hindi naman siya MMDA or LTO. Ang alam ko, Secretary of Health siya. So I don't mind him saying wag mag-vape, wag mag-sigarilyo, wag mag-inom masyado. Pero wag mag-inom habang nagda-drive. Parang hindi naman, is that health promotion or road safety promotion? Diba? So basically, ma'am, I don't want to put you on the spot kasi you're co-equal. Ang tanong ko, so kami, we will ask SecTed pagdating niya. But in the terms of the DBM, will you look at that now? So kung sinasayang lang niya yung health promotion ng 2025, bibigyan ba natin siya ng 1.4 billion sa 2026? Di ba? I mean, we have so many problems with PhilHealth. SecTed is the chairman of PhilHealth. He cannot escape those problems. But then, ang sagot is commercials every morning. So, ang hirap itignan yung pondo. So maybe the follow-up question is, if you're going to give him pa rin 1.4 billion on health promotion, pwede bang i-line item to? Di ba? Halimbawa, 100 million on lung cancer, di ba? O 100 million on nutrition. Ganito on first 1,000 days, di ba? Then lastly, siguro kay ES ko na lang to itatanong, but I remember before, there was one president na sinabi niya, pwede mag-commercial yung departamento, pwede, pero hindi pwede yung secretary. Di ba? Kasi ito, meron naman dito na mukha lang niya pero walang mention sa kanya. Pero meron iba, eto si SecTed, etc. na yun, sayang yung pera eh. Tapos magko-commercial ka, wala namang gamot sa health center o wala naman yung bakuna. So can you just take a look in that and paano natin iskwaskwala? But we will ask the department themselves. No? But kung overtly ganito na nangyayari, baka sa tier 1 niya dapat tignan na kailangan mo ba talaga ng 1.4 for it's health promotion under public health policy. 1.4 billion for this year. I mean, I could argue the opposite side, Mama, to be fair. Si dating Secretary Flavier was very effective, 'di ba? Yung Let's Do It, yung Yossi Kadiri, etc. And his appearance there made people watch it. So I can argue the other way, 'di ba? So kung effective naman, I don't think anyone will question. So kung may commercial tapos maganda yung produkto, okay. Pero kung may commercial pero on the ground, problema, parang may disconnect. Lagay na lang natin sa bakuna yung 1.4 billion. No? So,
Yes po, nakalump sum po yung nature ng health promotion. Although they're mentioning here that under Section 30 of RA 11223 or the UHC law says that the cost of implementing health promotion shall be at least 1% of the DOH total budget appropriation.
Pero
Although,
I
hindi
really,
po siya 1:1. And
yeah.
admittedly, Mr. Chair and your Honorable Senator, hindi po kasi
And, and ang nagsasabit naman
identify.
yan, DOH, di ba?
Yes po.
So but that's the irony, ma'am. Kasi under the law din, napakalaki dapat ng pondo ng PhilHealth na hindi naman pinopropose ng DOH. Pero pag pabor sa kanya na siya gagamit yung 1%, kailangan may 1%. But again, I'll ask that sa health. Ang point ko lang, I've noticed in your interviews, in your pronouncement, and even in the meetings we've had in Malacanang is that mukhang nadagdagan yung job mo na may extra layer of monitoring na tama ang pagkagamit ng pera. So I'm just bringing it up. But again, we'll probably just copy furnish you what happened sa DOH budget. But I want you to know na may mga ganun feelings nga yung mga senator na hanap-hanap tayo ng 150 million, 10 million for this na napaka-importante. Tapos meron kang ganyan na, oo, na tulong ni SecTed na hindi naman dumadating sa tao, di ba? Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and maybe we'll further discuss or if the executive can propose legislation on what the balance is between being able to borrow and not being handcuffed by Congress, but on the other hand, ensuring that we get to scrutinize it. We, meaning both houses. Thank you, Madam Secretary. Governor, nice seeing you again po, sir.
Thank you, Senator Cayetano. I was advised by the committee secretary that we will convene the plenary at 3. Considering it's 5 minutes away, I'll defer my own questions. I'll bring it up tomorrow. So we would request everyone again to join us tomorrow so we can continue the.
Sorry for that.
No. The
Sorry for that, Mr. Chairman. And hindi ko nabati si SecDec nandito kanina, no? So, yeah. No. Just acknowledging lang. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for
thank
giving
you.
us your time.
Yeah. No problem, Senator. Well, Senator Tulfo, Senator Villar, Senator Hontiveros all signified to continue their questions tomorrow or propound their questions tomorrow. So we'll reconvene again tomorrow at 10 a.m. So maraming salamat po. Thank you for your attendance. This